Yes, Mobile Rick. So I'm here at the mobile workbench and about to steam me some rice and veggies. And I'm thinking, why don't we do a quick video on how to make a really simple, extremely simple, but extremely effective do-it-yourself alcohol stove using nothing more than a 3-ounce can of cat food. So one of the things I love about the cat can stove is that the list of supplies you need is ridiculously small. You need a cat can of the small variety. You need a way to punch holes in the cat can, and you need a source of fuel. And that's essentially all you need. There'll be a few other tools that'll make it a little easier on you, which I'll get to in just a moment. The cat can, something of the fancy feast, or other brands that will give you a 3-ounce can, preferably aluminum because it burns a little quicker, unless you for some reason need a little bit more sturdiness. But this does a trick really well. A hole punch, one from Staples, seems to be very reliable. Better than, there seem to be slight variations in some of them, but this one seems to punch just well enough for the job. And for a source of fuel, denatured alcohol works great. This is what I use in my stoves. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the label. And for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. This is where you're going to have to apply a little bit goof off. And now that we've gotten that cleaned up, just want to punch some holes in here. And the strategy we're going to use is, you can see that we're going to go down about that far, just below that little rim, pop a hole, and we're going to go about the distance, a little bit more than one of these holes. So you got a hole in there already. Go over just as if you're just skipping one hole. About like that. And we're just going to go around all the way. I'm not going to be too exact in here, but if you'd like to be more exact for a professional appearance, you're more than welcome to do that. And once we've gotten the first round, I'm going to go around again, making holes between the other holes, and try not to dip below, below from this perspective. Try not to go more than halfway. So like that. We're going to make little triangles all the way around. Just in a second. And once you're done, you should have something that looks roughly like that. So now that it's done, let's cook something. You'll find it surprisingly easy. I'm going to just put this down to protect the workbench. Add some fuel. And let's just say, well, basically, we're able to fill it all the way up to here. And that ought to give us a pretty good burn time. And just so you can see how much it actually holds when you do that, this is half a tablespoon here. Just 2. Ounce of fuel right there comes up just below the holes. So it easily holds an ounce of fuel and just a little bit less. And get some of this alcohol off my fingers. Clean up any messes so you don't create any other hazards in your cooking environment. And then all you have to do now is actually light it. The fumes are coming up right now. So you should just be able to right into those holes. And didn't catch quite yet. There it goes. There's the fumes. It's now cooking. And I'm going to try to, what we're going to wait for is it for it to prime. That means that the entire pan has to get hot enough to begin to boil the water. And I'm going to zoom in there so that you can maybe see when the water starts to boil, or when the alcohol starts to boil. If there's anything I could do to make it a little dark. The alcohol is now boiling. See that? Yeah, it's coming up in the camera just fine. So that means it is now ready to cook. And I want to get this box away from here. In fact, let me do this. Move this here. One of the cool things about this is you'll find you can use not only one of your little camp stove. It's very sturdy. In fact, you could actually, by balancing it just right, there's a little bit of a hazard involved in this, and perhaps even a lot of a hazard. But it is quite possible. That's reasonably well balanced, and I'm just going to prepare myself and just say, hey, I'm making a video. There's some wind which is kind of blowing it this way. But it is actually getting the whole pot. And if you have any doubts, you can see that creating quite a bit of steam up on top. I'm actually steaming some vegetables inside there. Yeah. Amazing thing is, I just noticed that I didn't even center the pot very well, but it's still really, really sturdy. And actually, it seems that the only thing that's not too sturdy is the tuna can that's underneath of it. If we put it on something solid like, a brick, cinder block, or something that's actually flat and doesn't move, it would work really well. A little bit underdone, but totally ready to eat. Yeah, so not that bad, really. Actually, yeah, it's just about done. I sometimes do it this way. This is, by the way, sprouted brown rice and beans with steamed vegetables. So hopefully you figured out that I wouldn't normally be carrying around one of those hulking pots. But I just wanted to demonstrate that even something as flimsy seeming as this little cat can actually be surprisingly sturdy and can cook something that's much larger than itself because of the pressure in here, which is actually pretty much a perfect optimal volume for creating the pressure of the alcohol to spread the flames out across the bottom of a really large one. I really hope some of those flames came out because they really did spread across the bottom of the entire cook pot. Now, if I realized afterwards that looking in there, I had probably put about 3 cups of water in there, which is way more than I would normally cook with on a camp stove. If I had just put in about a cup, which is totally enough to steam with, then it could easily have steamed all the way through. So, but I think it's a cool demonstration of what you can do with these kinds of things, and give you some ideas on some other possibilities for really lightweight camping stoves. You don't really need to carry around Coleman campers if you're doing some type of car camping or RV camping. Even you're used to carrying around those big ones. I want to promote the idea that you don't really need to be carrying around those whole things. You don't need to be carrying around an entire RV range in your vehicle. Something like this can accomplish quite a lot. So if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and check out the article associated with this video for more links about the SuperCat stove.